Global Social Realtor right here in the state of Florida. And I am a real estate agent and marketing coach. And so you are in the right place if you are looking to learn, understand more about real estate and how do I get my information out there and do my marketing using video. So today I'm going to ask the questions like, what do you use to create your video? So I wanted to take some time to do that today. So if you're wondering, you have the question, what tools are good to use to be able to create video for my marketing, then you are in the right place. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and share because sharing is caring. And of course, if you have questions for me, feel free to get in contact with me at tiffanyceverett.com/real estate. Now let's get down to the business. So as real estate agents, we definitely want to have tools in our pocket that is going to be available when it's time to create our videos. And so I found been working through on this for quite some time now, a couple of years as a matter of fact, going through different products and trying to figure out which product would work best. So, and I've come down to it to seeing that this, of course, you can go from tools that may be less money to tools that are very pricey in money. So I think at the end of the day, really depends on what's financially feasible for you and what tools that are going to work for you that may or may not be complicated depending on the level at which you're at right now on these types of technologies. But one of the things that we definitely want to start with, of course, you're going to need some type of way to be able to create that video. I'm using a streaming platform right now. And what that streaming platform does is it allows me to be able to connect with you right where you are. So no matter where you're at, you'll be able to click on the link and you can connect with me different channels and to be able to see this video. Of course, you'll be able to take this video and utilize it and multi-purpose it. For now, though, you want to have some type of streaming platform, and there's a lot of them out there. That's a whole nother uh, video that you can utilize to be able to create that video. Number one. Number two, the second thing you're going to want to think about is your camera. Now, I'm currently using the camera that is actually built in onto the computer itself. But you can actually use other cameras to be able to create your things as well. Like, so when I'm doing like a regular, just a video that's not going to be streamed, then I utilize this camera right here. This is the Canon Vixia. It's pretty easy. Open it up, you're able to see right here in the viewfinder. I think that's easy. But here's the thing with these though, you want to make sure that you're looking inside the lens. If you're looking at the camera here, then your audience won't see your eyes looking at them. So it's actually something that you have to learn to do. But it has your viewfinder here, and then you can actually look here to be able to see exactly what it is that you're looking at. I like it because you can hold it here, or you can also put it on a tripod for more stability. So if you want to talk about that as well, tripod would be another device, uh, another tool that you may want to use when it comes to marketing your products. And here is one of my tripods that I have right here. Of course, there's other tripods that I use for different camera equipment. So it just really depends on what your device is and how heavy it is. I have a tripod for my phone as well. That one actually is for the phone, as you can see right here. This is one of the tripods. So this right here actually holds your phone in place. So if you're doing a video from your phone, then you may want to invest in a tripod for a phone. However, if you're doing a video with a video camcorder, then you're gonna want to have a video tripod for that camera. So depending on what you're going to be using it for. And then the next thing you want to talk about is lighting. So your lighting, you want your subject, you want your customer, potential customers, the viewers that's watching you, they need to be able to see you. So if your area is not so lit, then you want to make sure your area is lit so they can see your face. Imagine if they made videos for the big screen. You went inside the big screen to watch a movie. You paid all this money for the movie. You go in there and you can barely see the people. And some people make videos like that and they actually put them out there. You want to make sure, like, if you got bathroom lighting and if that's the brightest place in the room that you have right now because you don't have the funds to go and get it, then do the video from the bathroom. But you don't have to do it like where the toilet is and all that. But find a spot in there that where the lighting is going to be in front of you, because if the lighting is behind you, that's also going to make it dark too, because the lighting is coming from the back. The lighting should be coming directly from in front of you so that it makes it easier for the viewer to see. If they're sitting there and now they're focusing on the lighting, you're probably hitting the thing on your computer, trying to make your computer brighter. Maybe they're thinking that it's them. So now they're not focusing on what you're saying. They're now focusing on the video quality. So we want to make sure that the lighting is done, and lighting doesn't have to be complicated. Again, you have lighting equipment from one level of funding to a upper level of funding. So no one wants to look at a video where you can't be seen. So you want to make sure that it's somewhat going to be professional looking, even when it's on your phone. So guess what? From my phone, I have this little device. So I can clip this right here on the phone, and look, it puts the light on the phone. So, and this is actually kind of dull right now, and that's because it needs charging. It has like a little charging device right here, and you can actually charge it. So even with your phone, like if you're doing video from your phone, you should get something similar to this. It has three settings. One of the settings is like a little bright, and then the second setting is a little bit brighter, and the third setting is like really, really bright because it kind of hurts your eyes. But you have that kind of light, and then I have these lightings here. This one right here, like when I was cooking food, I would have them situated in different places. It comes in like in like three. It came with like a set of three. But then you have other lightings that you can have, like the big lightings at the top, or you have right now have lighting here and lighting there. So it really depends on what your needs are. When I'm cooking and I do my TikTok videos, I have a lighting that actually I use on my cell phone. The cell phone, I turn it on, and as I'm doing the videos, I turn it this way, and then the lighting comes from the phone to light up the food so that the food quality of the food is bright and it's not so dark. So when people are watching your TikToks, they want to be able to see the food, and they can't really see the food if it's too dark. So even with that, you have your phone to be able to use your lighting. You have these little small things here to put on your lighting. You have tripods that you can put around you for your lighting, and the prices are can be reasonable. Now, when it comes to microphone, you have of course, when it comes to your computer, you have the built-in microphone. And the reason why I actually stopped using that was because I was actually hearing a lot of sounds coming from the computer. I don't know where it was coming from, but I can hear like feedback in the computer. So what I decided to do is to use my condenser mic. That's what you're seeing right here. This is actually a condenser mic, and so is designed with professional sound. There is another system that is actually connected to where you can turn up the sound up and down, because when it comes to the computer, you want to get something that's going to be compatible with the computer. And so with the computer that I have, if it's something like, how they have, I forget what it's called, what you just plug it in with like the little tiny pointer thing, you just plug it into the computer. Well, when you use that, it doesn't work on this computer. So I actually had to use a USB um, that actually plugs into the computer. And so I'm there and able to utilize this condenser mic. And this that you see right here is actually the shock mount. And so this is the filter, the pop filter. So that way you can't hear like me like it's like really loud into the microphone. So this helps with the sound aspects of things. And so you don't have to use that if you don't want to. They have all other kinds of microphones that you can use. So again, it just really depends on what you want, but you want to start out with something that you like, something that's going to help people to understand what you are saying. You have the lapel microphones that you can easily hide on your clothes. They actually pick up voice really, really good. One of the things with the lapel mics, though, you have to be careful because if your clothes move across it, that can be heard inside the microphone. You have your desktop microphones, which are really handy. Those are good for like Zoom calls and things of that nature. But when it comes to video, you can also use those. They're pretty inexpensive. And then you have the professional microphones like the condenser mic, which are more advanced, but they're really good quality when it comes to creating your videos. Now, another thing when it comes to creating your videos may be like some type of editing software. And there's a tons of editing software that is out here. And if you're not a video expert, if you're not sure how to do it, maybe you'll have to hire someone to help you so you can focus more on your cash flow and building, revenue streams. But you'll have to do some research. But they have different types of video editing services. So basically, once you created that video, you go in, you edit it, maybe you take out a lot of the us and does and like just take some of that stuff out. But you want to choose a video editing software maybe that's not so difficult if you're not really tech savvy. I've used the video editing. I've used Final Cut Pro to be able to do ours. We've also used Adobe to do it. So you really want to start out with something that's gonna help you and not frustrate you. But I would also caution you that it's a learning process, right? It's a learning process. So you definitely want to be patient. Be patient. It's going to be okay. You'll get through it. If you need someone to help you, definitely want to reach out to someone. You can reach out to me if you need to. But these are some of these tools. Hopefully, this has been beneficial to you in helping you to understand what you may or may not need. Of course, there's tons of other equipment that you can use. The more advanced you want to be, you can, you basically would have that. Right now, I actually have this uh, television back here streaming something that's coming from the computer itself, which is the background that I've chosen. So if you want to use that, could be another uh, tool if you are wanting to do something like that. But overall, video marketing is here to stay. Realtors, real estate agents, video marketing is here to stay. So whatever it is that you have, or if you're selling pre-owned homes, if you're selling new construction homes, luxury homes, homes that's small, homes that's big, it doesn't really matter. The customers want value. They want you to provide them with value. So the more value they can provide to you, the more they see you, the more they hear about you, and they start to know, like, and trust you, then they want to buy from you and they want to do business with you. So I encourage you to use your video marketing. Get in contact with me at tiffanycever.com/real estate. tiffanycever.com/real estate if you're struggling with this and trying to figure it all out. And let's come together and I'll see how I can help you. Post down in the comments if you have any questions for me. A lot of these videos I'm doing based on what I'm seeing out here, questions and concerns that people may have. And so if there's anything I can help you with, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you. I hope you have a fantastic day. And don't forget, subscribe and share because sharing is caring.